am back here in the Red River Gorge. I'm here with backpacking with Jason, and we're going to do Indian Staircase tonight. Just get up and over the staircase, stay up on top of the staircase tonight, and then the plan is tomorrow we're going to do Hanson's Point and probably Gray's Arch, and just have a short hike back to the car on Sunday. But I'm also here with Hallie, my girlfriend. Say hi.
Hello.
This is Hallie's first hike, so we're doing an easy hike. Somewhat easy anyway, if you want to call it Indian Staircase, and Hanson's easy. But short weekend hike just to get the backpacking fever. Heading up the Indian Staircase. A little bit of rock scrambling. No problem. So alright, this is the first stage of the staircase. You just kind of walk along the ridge right here, and then you just climb up that little area right there. And then the next step is you come over here, you just walk up to there where Jason's at. So here we go. The next step is this step right here.
I think I'm
this is
grab that tree to get
probably the hardest part of getting up the staircase, is this little spot right here. See if Jason goes up or if he takes the tree. Oh, he made it! Yeah! And then, as you can see, there's little, kind of like little notches cut out where you just put your feet and walk all the way up to the top.
Can you video me going up?
Yep, I got you.
Hold on, let me take this off. Got me?
I got you. Careful foot placement with some caution, and it should be no problem. Yeah.
What a beautiful area, man. Indian Staircase.
Sure is.
The Indian Staircase area is one fun spot to go to. Scenery, a little rock climbing. That's her first time backpacking.
Alright, so we're at the top of Indian Staircase, if you didn't know from watching us climb it. But we're going to stay right up here at the top, just right off to the back. We got this awesome looking campsite right here. So we got nice campsite. Hopefully we don't get overcrowded up here with people. It is a Friday night, but got the campsite right here. Indian Staircase is like a minute walk up that way, so should be a pretty cool night. We're just walking around here. We came down around the cave off of Indian Staircase. Can't remember what that's called. It's been in there before with Adam Thompson, but we're just following the goat trail around here. There's some pretty cool views Nice caves down here. Then you got the staircase over there to the left.
This is awesome, man. Love it.
Heck yeah.
I've been out here so many times and still big freaking smile on my face.
This place is awesome.
We go to a lot of spots, man.
Okay, so this is Adina's Arch. This is off to Sheltaway, however you say it. Here's Mr. Backpacking with Jason,
Hey,
sitting in the arch.
lion's head. That's what I call it.
Little lion looking thing inside this arch. That's pretty cool. Walking up on the back side of Adina's Arch. Just gonna walk up on top, check out the view.
Want to take a break?
Yep. No problem.
These trees grown up since the last couple of years. Used to, you could see the
Ah.
whole thing.
It's amazing. Lighting's not so good right now for the video, but you can see what I'm seeing. It's pretty cool. All right, so right now it's just me and Hallie. Jason took off. He was just here for the day. He was kind enough to come out and lead us out here to Indian Staircase because I didn't really know how to get out to the staircase. So Jason was just here for the day, and we did a little, maybe we did like 3 miles. Went up the staircase, kind of looped around, and then he decided he needed to head out, get back home. So it's just me and Hallie, and we're hiking back around to the staircase. We already got our tent and camp set up over there. So Jason just wanted to show us a couple other things. We went to Adina Arch, super cool. But yeah, we're just gonna hike back to the campsite, and we're just gonna hang out around Indian Arch or Indian Staircase for the night. And that should be our night. Should be a nice relaxing night. So far hasn't been a ton of people out here, but it is a Friday, so we'll see what happens. But hopefully all the hoodlums that like to come out here to the gorge, but hopefully we can just stay up there mostly by ourselves and just enjoy it. Should be fun. All right, we are back at the top of Indian Staircase, and our camp's just set up kind of back that way a little bit. I'll show you guys in a little while. But yeah, we're just gonna sit up here, hang out at the top of the staircase. We brought some peanut butter whiskey made by Screwball. We're gonna sit around and sip on that and just enjoy the night. All right, guys, as promised, here's camp that we had set up earlier. We're on top of Indian Staircase. There's the tarp tent, double rainbow, and then Hallie's using a big Agnes pad and just a Costco top quilt. It's super hot out here, so that's going to be more than enough, probably even overkill. And then I'm using the Thermarest X-Therm 30-degree burrow and a pillow. And then we are just back off to Indian Staircase. Indian Staircase is out actually just right down that trail to the start of the top of the Indian Staircase. So pretty sweet little campsite back here. Now it's time to eat. I have to eat. Got to feed the beast. So Hallie, what do you think so far about your first backpacking trip?
I am loving it. Lots more to come. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed already.
What do you think about the scenery in the Red River Gorge?
It's beautiful. Breathtaking. Like, photos don't even do it justice with the altitude and the everything. Colors and everything. Pictures don't do it justice.
It's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. Yep.
And for dinner, I'm having some of these homemade protein balls that Holly made. They're really quite tasty. And then I got a bunch of stuff in there. I'm going my normal no cook, so I'll probably have some tuna and some tortillas, maybe some beef jerky. Who knows, but I'm gonna eat plenty. What are you eating?
Blueberry oat bars that I made homemade. Vegan, plant-based, and delicious.
Nice. We've been sitting out here on the top of Indian Staircase for a little while now, probably close to a couple hours. We ate dinner and we're just chilling. We're just sitting out here and we're watching all this fog roll in through the gorge. It's really pretty. It was a beautiful night until now. What followed was about 10 hours of torrential downpours. All right, good morning guys. It's day 2. Last night was a bit of a rough night. We started off yesterday and we hiked Indian Staircase and that was amazing. We had beautiful weather all day till about 9 o'clock. Then it started raining. And then about 10 o'clock, it started pouring down rain. It was torrential downpours from about 10 o'clock until about 6 or 7 o'clock this morning. Everything is soaked. The tent has a ton of condensation from 2 people being in it, closed up from all the rain. And it's also it was super hot. So yeah, the tent's soaked, quilt's soaked, everything in the tent's soaked. We're wet, our clothes are wet. So that's how day 2 is starting off. And if it's going to continue to rain, we're not even sure if we're going to do Hanson's Point. We may just kind of drive around, see Chimney Top, or maybe Gray's Arch, stuff that we can just kind of drive up to. Or we may still do Hanson's Point. We haven't decided yet. We're going to finish eating breakfast and we'll pack up. And then we got to hike back to the car anyways to get to Hanson's Point. So we'll see what we do and how the day kind of plays out. Just walking out of Indian Staircase here, coming by Frog's Head. This is pretty in the morning. Got all this fog rolling through. Check that out. Pretty cool. Not bad. All right, we're back on the goat trail coming around the other side of Indian Staircase. And we're just gonna head back to the Chautauqua Trace Trail and then back to Bison Way Trail and hit the car. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do from there. So we're over here on the goat trail and there is Indian Staircase across the gorge. So this is what it looks like from the other side. And there's actually some people climbing Indian Staircase right now. It's extremely wet. It's been raining all night. Probably not a really good idea, but whatever floats their boat. But just a shot to give you some perspective to see what that looks like and what it is to climb. So if you come this way to head back to the Bison Way parking lot on the goat trail through the cave on the other side, just use extreme caution. A lot of this is right on the ledge and there's not much footing room. Maybe like 2 feet of trail and then about a 200-foot straight drop down into the gorge. So if you come this way, just use extreme caution. Okay, off the goat trail, back on the Chautauqua Trace Trail. Guys, if anybody actually knows how to say that, Chautauqua, I don't know, whatever it is. If anybody actually knows how to say that, leave that in the comments because I really don't have a clue. But You know, when you're on the Sheltowee Trace Trail, you'll come up from the goat trail and you just kind of veer off to the left, and it has all these little white markings on the trees. So that's when you know you're on the Sheltowee Trace Trail. All right, so once you get back on the Sheltowee Trace Trail, you'll come down the trail maybe about a mile after you get off the spur trail, which was the goat trail, and you'll see these little signs. It's on 2 trees. One of them's got the Sheltowee Trace Trail, and the other one's got an arrow going to the left. The arrow going to the left is the trail to take back the car to hit Bison's Way Trail and then the Bison Way parking lot. If you go straight down the trail, you'll actually end up at Adena Arch. But we are going left, back to the car. There's the bottom shot of Indian Arch.
Yeah. Liz broke her rib.
So this is what the trail looks like as you're coming down off of Indian Arch, which is right above us. So when you come down, and you'll come down some steps, and you'll get to an area that looks like this with a rock face on the left and a little bit of a drop off on the right. That's what the trail looks like as you're heading back to the car. This is beautiful down here. This is really cool. All right, so we've made it back around to the Indian Staircase entry. That's what it looks like, guys. So if you're coming down here, head up from the Bison Way Trail, hit the Sheltowee Trace Trail, and then when you come to this, that arrow will point, that red arrow, and you take that up and go to the right. That's what the Indian Staircase entry looks like. But we are heading back to the car, so we're heading back this way. When you're coming down off the backside of the Indian Staircase, you'll come to the intersection of Bison Way. So Bison Way goes that way. Indian Staircase is up that way. And then the Coomer Ridge is to the right, off that way. Coomer Ridge, Corner Ridge, whatever it is. But we want to go, when you come here, you come off Sheltowee Trace, you want to go right back to the Bison Way trailhead. And just like that, we are back to the car. The Jeep seems to be intact. That is good. All right, so now that we're back at the car, I think we've made a decision. We're not going to do Indian or Hanson's Point tonight. Last night with all the rain, everything's so wet, and honestly, it just, once it started downpouring all night, really was not enjoyable at all. But the tent's soaking wet, both the quilts are wet, we're wet, sweaty, nasty feeling. But I think we're gonna go to Chimney Top, just check that out for a while. And we're gonna leisurely take our time getting back home. Probably stop at a local brewery or something, get some good food. You know the routine. All right, so we're all cleaned up and just sitting here in the parking lot, having a parking lot beer, a little post-hike beer. So that's what we're doing, and the plan is we're gonna just check out Chimney Rock. Okay, so we're on Chimney Top Rock Trail. If you've never been out here, you just kind of come down Chimney Top Road. It's a gravel road. You go down a few miles, drive down the road, And then Chimney Top path is just a short hike out to Chimney Top. It's paved, so you can drive right up to it and walk out to Chimney Top. Let's go check this out.
Sure, I almost check it out. Oh, it's so pretty.
And here we go. Chimney Top Rock. Pretty epic views out here. If you guys watch my videos, you've seen this before. This is sweet. Views all around. Pretty cool area out here. Pretty sure that's Hanson's Point over there. So cool.
I really like that picture.
Just going to pan around so you can get the full perspective from Chimney Top. Absolutely beautiful.